We're back. Welcome back to the finale of a very special week on Studs. Of course, I'm talking about Suck Up to Viewer Week. All right, Eddie, back with you. Now, you're from out of town, from Philadelphia. Enjoying Los Angeles, are you?
Love it. It's great.
Okay. When you take a woman out, you're not in your hometown, you're here in L.A., does she have a memorable time with you, you think?
Oh, definitely.
How come?
I really try and, you know, get under their personality, try and figure out what they're like.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
So-
we asked them if you got under anything when they were on their dates with you, Eddie. And here's what they told us. One lady said, he gasped in amazement when I slurped down that beef. Second lady said, one little ditty and he was king of the love shack. And the third lady said, I just love a man who knows how to play with his limp lizard.
He gasped in amazement when I slurped down that beef. That would be Connie.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, we went to dinner and we both decided to order filet mignon. And the smallest piece that they offered us happened to like pretty much cover the whole plate. It was really big. So when she brought it out to us, he said, well, I'll be really shocked if you can finish that. And I did.
The whole thing. One little ditty was king of the love shack, or I just love a man who knows how to play with his limp lizard, Ed.
Well, I'll go with this one. One little ditty, and he was the king of the love shack. That's Sherry.
Yes.
There you go. What does that mean, Sherry?
We were in Catalina, and we were at this little place, and they were doing karaoke, and all the ladies wanted him. Oh, Eddie, come sing with us. So, yeah, he did the Love Shack with these two ladies.
And were they dressed up like the Beehive women in
They
the
looked like that, but they weren't dressed up.
Hey, Ted.
Yeah.
When you're out with a girl, how do you entertain her?
Well, you know, I just like to show them a really good time, you know, and...
What do you do?
Well, it's, you know, they're with me. They're going to have a good time.
There you go. All right. Well, we asked them exactly what they found entertaining about being with you, Ted, and here's what they told us. One lady said, he wiggled around the room like he had a crotch full of cash. Second lady said, nothing gets me hotter than 100 pounds of slobbering drool. And the third lady said, a few sparks, a big thrust, and his mighty rocket started to rise.
A few sparks, a big thrust, and his mighty rocket started to rise. That be Connie?
Yep.
There you go. Did you guys go to the Johnson Space Center in Houston?
No. He was very spontaneous as far as our date went. He decided to take us both to Mexico. So we went to Rosarito.
Uh-huh.
And then the end of the night, we had champagne on the beach and fireworks. He went out and bought fireworks, and we lit them off.
Really?
You know, I figured, you know, it fit the moment, and I just, you know, had to...
Wanted to end the night with a big bang.
Yeah.
All right, he wiggled around the room like he had a crotch full of cash, or nothing gets me hotter than 100 pounds of slobbering drool, Ted.
He wiggled around the room like he had a crotch full of cash.
Very good.
Thank you. Gina?
No.
Oh. What'd you say, Gina?
I said nothing gets me hotter than 100 pounds of slobbering drool.
Really?
After our dates, we went back to the room and we're watching Beethoven.
Oh, the movie?
Yes. And so I fell asleep on his chest. So what if not doing anything?
Why'd she fall asleep, Ted? She was with you. You couldn't keep her awake?
Thanks, Mark. Well, you know, I can only do so much.
Okay. Eddie. Yes. You like the woman to get things started romantically on a date, or do you like to do that yourself?
I like a woman that can get things started.
Yeah? Why?
I think it's more of a turn on.
Okay.
If a woman can, you know, move right in, show you what she wants. I don't know. I like that.
All right, we asked these three particular women if there was any romance on their dates with you, Ed, and here's what they told us. One lady said, the aftershock of his powerful pucker sent ripples down my spine. Second lady said, he teased me in places I didn't know I had. the third lady said, one touch of his flesh and my lifelong itch was finally scratched.
Let's see here. He teased me in places I didn't know I had. Connie?
Oh! What'd you say, Connie?
The aftershock of his powerful puckers sent ripples down my spine.
Really? 7.0? 8.0?
He's got a powerful kiss.
Yeah?
Really strong.
All right. Who got teased in places they didn't know they had?
Me.
Cherry!
Really?
What kind of places is the teasing?
We just cuddled and stuff, so.
No, what'd you guys do on your date again?
We went to Catalina.
Catalina. So that's a long boat ride back.
Right.
What'd you do after that?
We just hung out.
Where?
At this little cozy inn.
We kind of didn't have a boat back, so we stayed over.
So you stayed over in Catalina
Right.
and cuddled. Okay. Did you sample any of their fine dressing over there?
No.
Catalina dressing. It's delicious. All right, Ted.
Yes.
How about you? When you're out with a woman, how do you know when she wants you to put the moves on her?
You know, you talk a little bit, you get to know their personality, you get to know what they're like.
Well,
you know?
help the kids at home. Help the young men at home who are having trouble with women. Give them a little...
Go for it.
There, okay. All right, well, we asked if you made any romantic moves, Ted, and here's what they told us. One lady said, one moment of passion and my flesh turned to putty. The second lady said his kisses were so intoxicating the whole room started to spin. And the third lady turned kind of philosophical on us, Ted. She said, words had no meaning, time had no end. We were lost in an eternity of ecstasy.
Words had no meaning, time had no end. We were lost in an eternity of ecstasy. Connie.
Connie? There you go. Welcome. So you go to Mexico. Did you stay overnight in Mexico?
Yes, we did.
Arriba. That's like a Mexican place down there?
Yeah. We went to Rosarito.
Okay, so after the lobster dinner, what'd you do?
That's when we went to, actually, there's so many things we were able to shove in one night, or one day, actually happened.
That answers my next 6 questions. One moment of passion, and my flesh turned to putty, or his kisses were so intoxicating the whole room started to spin.
One moment of passion and my flesh turned to putty. Ooh. Sherry?
What'd you say, Sherry?
He said his kisses were so intoxicating the whole room started to spin.
Really? One kiss from him and the room would spin?
Well, it's because we drank like all damn night.
Uh-huh. So it wasn't really his kisses, it was the booze.
Well, I wouldn't be able to distinguish the two at the time.
Well, here, kiss her right now, Ted, and tell me if you get dizzy. Stand up. I'm gonna see if you get dizzy from one kiss. If not, we'll know it was the booze.